Hello everybody, Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we're going to be searching through another half-pound world coin grab bag. There's been some really fun finds in these recently, and I'm always excited to learn the history of the coins we get to look at, in addition to any crazy fun facts or finding world silver, older coins, new designs for my collection, all that sort of stuff. So let's pour this bag out and see what we can come up with today. Before we get into this grab bag, I want to thank MA Shops for sponsoring this video. Their online marketplace, mashops.com, has a great selection of ancient US and world coins, paper money, stamps, and more. They've got a really good reputation, easy to use site, and they work with trusted dealers, so it would be a mistake to not head on over there and be aware of this awesome source for coins. Hopefully you can find something for your collection there, and with that being said, thanks to them again for sponsoring it, and let's get into the grab bag. So let's get hunting, and I'm going to start with this very lustre coin. It looks like a Chinese find, 1992 Wanzhou. Aluminum, really light feeling, but definitely an interesting coin, and I don't see too much of the modern circulating Chinese coins in these hunts. Here's a half crown, so I believe that that's 2 shillings and 6 pence, and that would be like let me try to do the math. I think it's 1/10 or something like that. Or 1/8, I believe, of a British pound. So these half-crown coins have a fair amount of value. That was on the old base 240 system, where that would have been 30 pence. These are 2 new pence of the base 100 system. So these would be worth, significantly more than like 1 penny, which it looks like we've got here. And I always try to do a lot of the British stuff somewhat all at once. So like here are 2 King George V, 1919 and 1920 1 penny coins, and here's like a ghost shadow image. Because his head had so much metal, it would often sink the metal away from this and have like an inverted image. I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about, but it's more prominent on this coin. And then this one, 2 shillings, this would be a little bit less than a half crown, but not actually too much less, from 1951. This should be King George the 6th in his last year that he would be on the currency. Moving to the France, 1932, here we have a nice Liberty cap, I believe, and it's going to be 25 centimes. They've got the hole in the coin. I always think that that's interesting, and I don't really understand why. Interestingly enough, though, 1963, by 1960, there had been a fair amount of inflation, so they made all their 20 francs coins worth 20 centimes, so this would be worth like 1/4 of a centime on this circulating standard, but very similar design elements, actually. I believe Liberty might be wearing that same cap, but I could be wrong. This one actually could be a better coin. 1927 Palestinian 1 mil in pretty decent condition. So these actually can have some premium, just a nice Palestinian find, and it's got the Arabic and the Hebrew, Arabic numbers and the Islamic numbers, so just interesting. And then this one has been sort of staring me in the face. Large Swiss silver coin, 1948, 5 francs. What an awesome find. It's going to be 83.5% silver. Interesting stars, probably representing the 22 cantons. I can't read the other side lettering, but an iconic silver coin. Looks like it had a nice old tone at some point, but has been worn down. And that's a great find. Pretty valuable, too. So that's awesome. I'm seeing a bit more just British coinage that's not silver, 3 pence here, and then oh no, that's New Zealand. There's another half crown, but let's focus on this coin. A shilling from 1964. I think that it's copper nickel at this point. I want to say a few years earlier would have been 50% silver, and they have this sort of crouching warrior with a spear, and really cool testament to discussing some of their own country's sort of history and experience in their coins. We see another 20 centimes here. This one looks silver plated, 1967 half penny. Doesn't look like an off planchet, especially with the hole through it. That's sort of a telltale sign. But we've got a 5 cents from the Eastern Caribbean states, so some of the islands in the Caribbean in North America, where Queen Elizabeth, the British domain and rule and influence is so profoundly strong there. I mean, it's lessened politically, but it's a testament to how large their empire and their navy was at the time when colonization was going on. Here we have a Bank of Guinea 10 cents coin from 1991. So I think that one is Guinea in sort of the top of South America. Then we've got a Greek 10 lepta coin, 1969. So a much older Greek coin. I want to say around 1830 was when the Greeks, were no longer under the Ottoman rule, but they sort of get their own nation state. After that, we've got a Hong Kong 1956 10-cent coin, also Queen Elizabeth. Again, all over Asia, the Pacific, the Caribbean and North America, Guinea and South America. But 1969 1 franc here, not a silver coin, just copper nickel French. Then we have a Spanish Juan Carlos 1 peseta. Those would be exchanged at like 166 to 1 into the euro in around 2000. This one I've been looking at for a while, Un Sou from Montreal. Let's see what year this is, because this one, it's a Commerce Canada token. What does that even say? This could be a much older one. So Commerce, it says Commerce Canada. What does that say? It almost looks like RAS, but I can't. Agric. Maybe it's agriculture and commerce Canada token. I'm not sure what years this would have been though. I'll let you know with an update. I would guess this could be like 1850 or so, but that's a really, really cool coin, and I think often these would be produced so that people could have like small change if there wasn't tons of it. What a fascinating coin. That's maybe one of the best coins we've found in a long time, just because I haven't seen it before, and that also makes me very excited to learn something new. Here's silver, 1942, World War II, United Kingdom sixpence with King George the Sixth on it. We got a Chiang Kai-shek coin for probably $5 new from Taiwan. We've got 1875 10 Pfennig from Berlin, a mint mark, nice German crest. And then we have a 5 peso 2002 from the Dominican Republic. Shame on that bit of corrosion with Sanchez there. Prominently featured. Another, that almost looks fake. Odd coin. Let's see, 1936. I mean, there would be almost no reason to fake this coin. It must be a design change, actually. Strange. Very polished up. Interesting find. And had a little bit of an issue with the next coin, going to be a 1949 West German 10 Pfennig. So this was not the East German Eastern Bloc one that was controlled by the Soviets, but they wanted to put a sapling on their coins to show that they were sort of turning a new page, growing a new Germany. We see a few other sort of Central American coins here. So a Mexican 5 pesos from 1999, MO, Mexico City Mint. There's also going to be a Brazilian 100 race from 1901, MCMI. Interesting choice of the Roman numerals there. Another older Mexican centavo, 1887, with a really cool, it's a shame that there's the rim hits, but the great Mexican eagle eating a snake, still that motif going to appear on their coins so much earlier, which I think is really cool. And then we also have this one, which is, it says 1813, it's not going to be. It's an Argentinian coin from 1995, 1 peso. They had so many different currency reforms and struggles there, so it's interesting to see this one and sort of owing some tribute to their much older coinage, it looks like. There's also this 1 Sol de Oro from Peru, 1967, very, very worn as well. And then we've got this Brazilian 50 centavos from 1995. If we move a little bit to the left or to the right on the world map, we see Jamaica, 2017, $10. I think that's George William Gordon. He was executed for supposed insurrection in the 1800s in Jamaica. He was half Jamaican, half English, and was caught in the crossfire of a very difficult situation. And then here we have a 1921 American. Oh, that's going to be silver. It looked a little funny with a bit of PVC look to it, but I'm almost positive 10 centavos should be 75% silver. Most of the ones we see are from sort of World War II era, but this one should be from a bit earlier, and that's really, really cool. Great find there. And then what else are we gonna come up with today? A 1956 and 61 1 shilling from the United Kingdom. This thing looks old. Let's check that out. 1900 something from Colombia. So really a lot of different South and Central American coins today. That one probably like 10 centimos. It looks copper nickel, very, very worn, unfortunately, but we get another. I know what country it's from. at least. This one right here is going to be a 1987 1 Durham from Morocco, sort of the northwest of Africa. We've got a 50 Pfennig from Germany, 1970, and they're still planting those seedlings, so that's something that carries over quite a bit. A 1 Pfennig, Reichspfennig from 1925, the Weimar Republic, with a bushel of wheat. A nice 1 penny coin from 1971, very high mintage year that year for the United Kingdom 1 penny. And then lastly, we have a Japanese 10 yen coin. So some great adds to this hunt late in the game. I really liked a lot of the older copper stuff. I'm not seeing the Mexican, or there's the Mexican centavo, but as well as the Greek coin. We also had 3 nice, 5 francs, and then 10 centavos and 6 pence. This great coin that I'm going to do some more research on, and then a nice Palestinian coin. That actually could be one of the more valuable coins of the hunt. Anyways, it'll be a great search and great sort of research, because I'm going to get to learn a lot as I tell you about these coins in the post-edit. And I look forward to seeing you on the future hunts. I'll be back with one either next Tuesday or the following Tuesday, and I'll see you there. Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to visit our website, treasuretown.com, to stay up to date on everything going on the channel and possibly get some great deals on coins and collectibles. We look forward to seeing you on our future videos, and best wishes until then.